Here we go again. Day 2 or night 2. September 23rd. It's close to someone's birthday, I know. They were born September 29th. 1998. Makes them 24 this year, Jesus. That was a long time ago. What's wrong with you? Can't you just enter like a normal customer? I'm so excited to share this with you. What are you talking about? I know what to write for my novel. Is it about the couple that parents won't accept each other, so they try and make it work? I knew someone once who was dating another someone, obviously, and that other someone wouldn't tell their parents. And like, whenever they were around their parents, they made each other act like friends, and it was kinda awkward. It's not the situation you want to find yourself in. Okay. What are you going to write about? This coffee shop. Okay. What? I'm going to write stories about this coffee shop and the people who come here. Are you for real? Yes. What if I say you can't do that? I'm not asking permission. It's like a breach of the customer's personal life, you know. Yeah, but if you don't use their names, people take from real life all the time. You ever get the based on a true story thing? Some of those stories don't use the real people's names, and they change it to make it more exciting, or if there's a big time jump, sometimes they'll cut it to make it more precise. How loosely based? Knife Walker novel versus movie level, loosely based. The old one? Of course I'm talking about. Yeah, she likes her movies. That's already very different, you know. You can't get more different than that. Banned? You're banned. She thought I was serious. I'm really excited to see who's gonna come tonight. I wonder what kind of stories they'll have. I feel like most people who go to a coffee shop aren't like looking to tell stories. It's my friend Georgie. Good evening, Officer Georgie. Hey, Pop. Seems like you're in high spirits this evening. No need to be that formal with me. We're both on duty here, hence the formality. You're as stiff as ever. Anyway, I have a shift tonight. That'd be like night workers, police officers would be a good target for this coffee shop. You have all the ingredients today? More or less today. Because it's a video game. I need to get progression in order to unlock all my ingredients. Coffee with a hint of sweetness. So just a coffee, not to use milk. Cup of sweet healthy coffee, please. Is that like a new entry? Will it say these? No. Anyway, he said no milk with a hint of sweetness. Ginger? Oh yeah, that's a thing, isn't it? I actually don't really like ginger. Like, I grew up liking it, but then maybe I need to cook with it again. Make honey. I need to have 3 things. wants a hint of sweetness, so we'll just do that. Bit of honey. On my dad's coffee shop, coffee van, they'd have different sweeteners. So there was honeycomb, vanilla, some other ones. They were really good, really cool. I've never heard of putting like straight honey in coffee though. Usually you get like a sweetener packet or just sugar. What are you having? You still need to ask. You never know. You want triple coffee. I wonder if this game will be like, it doesn't have a list of what people like, you just kind of remember it yourself. Because that happens when you go to somewhere regularly. I like the little steam that's coming off the coffee. It's really cute. This whole game is just very, very cool. I'm glad people make games like this. Life-altering deal. If the book becomes successful, you get a lot of money. If people read books these days. You got balls, I can tell you. How's the leap of faith going so far? She hasn't started, but she will now. She's not losing her job. At least not yet. Her life will be pretty hard if she messes this thing up though. I wish there were dialogue trees. I think that would make this game more inclusive. Like, being able to decide what you're saying and prompting different reactions. Yeah. Is stealing time a crime? No. It's just inefficient work because she's not doing the actual work. Technically, I might have to arrest you. Yeah, you're doing it right now. Everyone who's ever taken a toilet break, stealing time. You should feel bad. But if your writing career goes up in flames, the police force is always looking for people with balls of space. Just don't mention that you like to do other things during work hours. I want to say thanks, but I feel like I should be offended. I'm sure you'll do just fine. Do you have any idea what you're going to write? I have, actually. What will it be about? A coffee shop, and the stories people tell inside. You're letting her do that? There's no stopping her. Any shady-looking police officers who love to take breaks more than they should inside the coffee shop near their post. You'll make a good comedic character. Isn't the thing is fiction? It's a fiction novel, isn't it? So even if you make all the stories true, if you say it's fiction, it's made up, then people aren't gonna believe it anyway. She's calling you funny, that's a compliment. Losing customers due to breach of privacy. Oh no, it's not like that. It's not like I'll be using real names, and I'll dramatize. Dramatize, that's the fucking word. Jesus Christ. Stories I've heard will only be inspiration from what I write. Yeah. Come on. The one about the secretly rich beggar hanging around the block. Oh god. I'm sure you can give me another interesting tip. Police officers always have great stories to tell when they're arresting people or just doing the rounds. Poor guy. Back to the deep, hard-hitting stuff again. This has become more popular since the article was published. More income for someone in his line of work. The roads have become profitable now. Back to the topic, any hot tips? Have you heard about this one girl? Lately this girl's been coming to a coffee shop in the area more than before. Bright green, oh. Now her teeth. Hey, what's with the sudden mood? Just roasted her. The mood swings because of the pressure. By the way, why this coffee shop? Because it's the one you come to a lot. What about that? You're going through a pretty hard time together. You know, different races, different cultures, families don't approve. When I heard their story, I kind of felt their pain. What's happening to them happens to a lot of people. It's been told in fictional forms countless times before, but it's always an interesting topic to discuss. Are there regulars here? Seems to me my only regulars are you two. You gave people coffee to sober up? People do try doing that, don't they? Or just plain water. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Good for you. It's time for my shift. Oh yeah, go on and do your job, old man. Don't forget to share anything interesting you hear with me. Let's not make this a habit. Oh, I like it. Disappears into thin air. Oh shit, I got me a customer. No, that was him leaving. Thinking to get back to my writing, no offense. I need to concentrate like crazy. So I'll move to my usual corner. Here, take this glass of water. Now, that's how you can tell you really care about someone. Right, where are my customers? Oh, here we go. Now they've got a self-summary. And we got this guy who seems to be a regular. That should do for the experiment. Someone is coming. What experiment? Oh, shit. Hello. Can we sit here? Sure thing. Who's this boy? He looks like a vampire. This is the place you recommend? You don't like it? Bro, you haven't even been here 2 seconds. The thing is, even if a restaurant or a coffee shop looks like kind of messy or kind of bland, your coffee could still be really good. It's fine. Used to in LA. But it's fine. Sorry to interrupt. Do you want to order anything? I mean, this place looks like a pretty normal coffee shop. What do you want to drink? You You first. Anything with coffee and ginger. Is that? Do people order that? I mean, I get there's like, you can get like ginger teas, but coffee. There you go. Oh, sorry. Brew that shit. There you go. Thank you. How about you, sir? What would you like to order? Oh, you want to try it? How about I put honey in it? Oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. I'm just joking. I can only trash it a certain amount of times. The fuck? I got a trophy for that too. Ginger latte. It doesn't actually tell me how to make these things. I mean, I guess... Oh, it does. Coffee, milk. Okay. Anyway, let's go back. Coffee, the ginger, and the milk. So this whole time I was just guessing. And getting it right. For the most part. There you go. Good choice. How's the town treating you so far? Same old. Seeing so many changes after just a few years though. Is he an elf? Like, what is he? Or are these just humans? Because his skin is like grey. When did you open this coffee shop? 6 years ago. Hide. From what I gathered, you're from LA, right? You used to live here decades ago, though. What brings you? So I guess he's an elf, because he has lived for a long time. I'm here for work. I'll probably be here for a few weeks. We travelled a lot. I see. You two have known each other a long time, I assume? You could say that. Yeah, I think we met not long after you got married, right? It was around the 60s, I believe. The 60s? Bro, that's 80 years ago. And these guys looking like they're in their 20s, 30s. So, obviously they're elves. Not for our kind. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, the peace treaty between werewolves and vampires. He is a vampire, and he must be a werewolf. Was signed in 1865. So, when you guys said you met in the 60s, were you talking about the 1860s? No, we met in the 1960s. We're old by some racist standards. Sounds like I said racist. Races. But not that old. Anyone's still... Wouldn't overpopulation be such a fucking bitch if immortality was a thing? Like, that would be insane to just live forever. Do you just get to a certain age? Like, do you hit 30 and then just stop aging? How would sports be like someone from the 1960s playing basketball in 2020 still dominating in their prime? all the record books would be like so weird. I guess 20 years is a long time. Yeah, when it was a bar, they moved bankrupt. Ah, such a pity. You're happy the bar closed down? What's with the smile if you don't mind? Nothing. I was just wondering. Will history repeat itself? Okay. Since the first week you opened. You got something special there. It won't close down anytime soon. Thank you. Speaking of, it's been quite a while since your last visit. Busy at work? Kinda. With the news about that newfound virus. Okay. This game was released in 2020, I assume they like made it the previous year, so I guess COVID was like a new thing. I don't want to use this word, but they're just paranoid. Oh. Still doing... Can I like... What's this? New person? Oh yeah, there's Hyde. A vegan vampire. Professional model. Rightio. You're still doing the same job in the same hospital. What was it called? Admission officer. Legal blood. There's legal blood. Have to make the distinction between legal blood and illegal blood. People don't need to visit the hospital directly anymore. You just order through that blood marketplace. Wouldn't that be weird? Like, where do they get this blood? Do people donate it? Because like, most donated blood goes to like people who need blood, not for eating. So would more people just have to donate, or do they get it off dead people? But then the blood would be like tainted, wouldn't it? There's lots of world building, but I have so many questions. I'm trying a new vegan lifestyle, remember? Do you like Marlene, who like can like eat the color red? It's a family-friendly way to show off a vampire. But nothing I can't conquer. Excuse me, by going vegan, do you mean you don't drink blood anymore? Not real blood. Oh, great. Made up blood. It'd be too complicated to explain, but basically some scientists are working to make some kind of blood that can satisfy my kind without relying on real blood. Cultural and health concerns. That too, plus you wouldn't have to kill people to get blood, or at least seriously damage them, or turn them into a vampire if you... More or less, yeah. Isn't it expensive? It is. I can afford it though, but again, they're still working on it. So it's more, it's very, very new. I've tried vegan beef before. It tasted awful. And the texture was like rubber. And I tried vegan chicken. It didn't taste like chicken at all. And it was really bad. The texture was like it looked like chicken, but as soon as you touch it, it's like really rubbery. But it didn't actually taste that bad. Like once I started eating it, I was like, oh, this isn't like as bad as the beef I had. But it's not good either. I wouldn't go vegan anyway. I don't eat enough meat anyway to warrant a vegan diet. I think if you eat like 5 steaks a week, you gotta slow down. Like, meat isn't that healthy for you, especially red meat. But I don't eat meat, red meat, just meat in general that often. I do eat a lot of mostly chicken and fish probably, and probably pork. Pork's red meat, yeah. Is it red meat? Surely, yeah. So white meat. I mean, it looks white, but I think it's technically classified as red meat. I think, yeah. I don't know. It's a good question. I think pork's my favorite. It's the most versatile meat. You know, you can have crackling or bacon, can have pork steaks, you know, big things of meat. Yeah. Point is, don't eat too much meat, and you should be okay. Raw blood, other things. What happens if you cook blood? Would it taste different? Mostly booze. Booze and blood. Interesting. It's like a Bloody Mary, but in more literal sense. Talking about my vegan lifestyle reminded me to ask you something. Your monthly fury. Found the less painful method to restrain yourself. And, in a world with vampires who need to kill people to stay alive or get blood from the hospital, it's probably pretty expensive. And they need that to stay alive. And werewolves that turn into werewolves and go out killing people. In a world with immortal elves, this is very strange. I really wonder how this world... If this was a real world, it would probably be in complete chaos. Because there would just be... And these guys live for a long time, right? I don't know if these guys are immortal. I think vampires are. Most of the time, people make them immortal. But be living for that long, it would just stuff so much up. What kind of drink? A certain combination of ginger and caffeine. I'm exploring the possibilities, but this drink was... I guess there's too much caffeine in coffee for it to be the remedy. Okay. That is so weird. Kinky. Oh my god. Oh my god. This game is just not afraid to talk about anything. It's famous among our kind. It's a feel of shame if you like watching it, that kind of thing, you know. Oh, that's a whole nother topic. In a world with werewolves, vampires, elves, that stuff would be very interesting. There would be like a billion different fucking categories. Ugh. Radio. Do people have sex to become calm? Because afterwards, if you're doing it a lot, you'd be pretty tuck it out. To vanilla stuff, come to think of it. It would be pretty brutal doing bondage stuff during the fury. Meanwhile, they're a werewolf. Oh my god. Bestiality much? Oh my god. Why don't I make you one? Give me more money. Oh god damn it. That would mean a lot. Okay. I'm sorry, I have to go now. There's an emergency at the hospital. I think I'll go back now as well. We can share a cab. Alright. Thank you for the treat. Before I go back. So I'll see you around. Cool. A new customer. Hello. Did you get all that? Any inspiration? Are you done with your writing? Kinda. Those two guys. Kinda reminds me of this video I saw online. What video? I prefer if you didn't start fantasizing. It's a video of a wolf pup playing with a baby tiger. Oh. There are tigers in this world? Okay. It's nice to see friendships grow in unlikely circumstances. Oh, that video. What? What video do you think I was talking about? You know. Oh, never mind. I was just joking. Please don't do okay. No more jokes. Ouch. Being told you're not funny right in the feels. Anyway, it was a pretty interesting and productive night. But now I need to get some sleep. Please don't forget to get some rest. I'll see you again tomorrow, I assume. Oh, don't you worry. I will be here tomorrow. Night night. Be careful on your way back. Is that it for the night? Yup. Shadows that will help you try to hide.